Part 5. Opposition Spotted. Jealousy is an ugly thing, but some say it is an ugly necessity in a relationship. This said, I was still a bit blindsided by Krieger Female Model 68B #6345's first jealous reaction. I, personally, would like to think that I am a trusting man and had no reason to doubt Krieger Female Model 68B #6345's commitment to me and assume she had nothing to be jealous of with me. One fine afternoon, we were at a local establishment, having a few drinks, watching a few games, and generally relaxing. Well, I was at least. She was watching the entrances and conducting patrols of the area. Though I think she did have a few drinks, I never saw her actually drink. But I would order her a beer and after a while it would be gone. This may or may not have anything to do with the story. While she was on patrol, I got to talking to the bartender. She was in her mid-20s, had dyed black hair, nice face, and a nice curved body. I'd been coming to this bar for a while, so I knew her a bit. Truthfully, I had a thing for her, and I'd wanted to ask her out, but I was never really the type of guy who could just go up and do that sort of thing. As we are talking, she gets closer and closer to me and puts a hand on one of my shoulders and whispers in my ear, "Why don't you ditch the weirdo and we go do something after my shift?" She kissed the side of my cheek as she drew away. Needless to say, I was stunned. So stunned that I didn't see how Krieger Female Model 68B #6345 ended up behind the bar and behind the bartender. She tapped the bartender on the shoulder and pointed towards the back door. The bartender told her to fuck off and called her a freak and said that I was better off without her. She then put her hand forcefully on Krieger Female Model 68B #6345's shoulder, and that was her biggest mistake. With a lightning flash, Krieger Female Model 68B #6345 dropped the bartender with the butt of her lasgun and proceeded to initiate a beatdown. I had to jump the bar, grab Krieger Female Model 68B #6345, drag her out of there, and throw down a bunch of cash on the bar to cover the drinks. Won't be able to go back there either, which is too bad because it is a nice place. In the car, Krieger Female Model 68B #6345 gave me a long look with her expressionless face, and I could see tears forming in her eyes. I told her I loved her, and that she didn't need to worry. We kissed, and on the rest of the ride home she rested her head on my shoulder, though she was still cradling her lasgun, her hands ready to bring it to bear and open fire at the first sign of trouble.